So who needs a mask and rubber gloves? The clinical efficiency some people devote to getting all dressed up might suggest a Dr. Kildare episode is underway. Such a diagnosis would be quite wrong, although experts in this Sussex laboratory at Worthing take extreme hygienic precautions when dealing with, of all things, a mushroom. Yes, a mushroom, and in a room with clean, filtered air. All utensils and even clothing must be sterilized. Such elaborate techniques are necessary if millions are to enjoy the sizzle and smell of mushrooms at the breakfast table. But that's a long way off when one mushroom is disinfected before getting scalpel treatment from the surgeon. If you're still puzzled by the strict hygiene of it all, just consider that one mushroom can produce millions of spores. Mushroom seeds, if you like. After a few days in a controlled atmosphere, these spores begin to drop from the gills, finally forming a spore print. This kind of commercial cultivation has raised the mushroom from being a rare delicacy to acceptance in a variety of dishes. Yet, at this early stage, the laboratory technicians still observe precise care when the minute spores are transferred to test tubes to take root in specially prepared jelly. Two or 3 weeks in an incubator can really work wonders and stimulate germination. Once the white fluffy mycelium covers the jelly, then technicians know all their clinical care has been worthwhile. So from just one mushroom can come millions of seeds, but only after a final stage when the mycelium is left to grow in bottles of rye grain for a further 3 weeks, lined up for another temperature check, but still a long way from the frying pan. That's only half the strange life cycle of mushrooms. It defies the normal growing conditions of sunlight and water by thriving in darkened sheds. Sometimes 4 or 5 flushes can occur from just one bed. When you come to weigh it all up, there can't be many food products nursed along with such care and consideration, just to keep the sausages company on the kitchen cooker. At least, that's how it used to be, before the mushroom's reputation took a new turn. No longer is the mushroom a hurried afterthought on hubby's breakfast plate. It's being offered as a mouth-watering party piece, where you can even taste it with a touch of caviar. Mushrooms pickled, mushrooms raw, and delicious they are too. Mushrooms topped with almost as many fillings as the hostess's imagination will allow. And mushroom dips, they're just another variation. The Romans had their own theory on the popularity of mushrooms. They believed they stimulated strength and virility, reserving them exclusively for the Caesars and the army. Other citizens caught eating them were liable to be executed. Now, that shouldn't worry anyone who's caught up with the 20th century party spirit. Mushrooms in hot brandy. Excuse me while I just savor the thought.